It's been a real privilege to have Peter Guy from the Presbyterian Church of South Sudan with us at this year's General Assembly. And I'm getting a chance now to ask Peter what the conditions are like in South Sudan at the moment and what are your people facing?
South Sudan is not peaceful as it were 2 years ago when it got independent. South Sudan is now in turmoil for the internal conflicts, and people are suffering because of that fighting. And most affected people are the children, women, and the elderly, and people are just chased away in the bush, in the camps, and in the neighboring countries.
Can you say something about your own involvement in saving the lives of over 2,000 people who were under threat when you were protecting them in the compound of the church?
It was just a simple method we used because after we have learned that people have been caught up in between the two fighting groups, so people choose to go either hospital, UNMISS, and the church compound. And with me, 2,300 came to my compound, and I protect them from the external attack and by sitting at the gate waiting for anybody who want to come and enter the camp.
And you yourself faced the possibility of a violent attack, but you stood firm.
Yes, I stood firm because I had a courage which I never had in my life, but I don't know, that day it come to my mind that I cannot even leave out any time not to be with the people inside the camp, in the compound.
Well, I think sometimes the way you tell the story, you understate what a wonderful thing you did that day and how many wonderful things you are doing for your people. Can you say something, Peter, about how we in the Church of Scotland might be able to do more to help?
Of course, primarily when I came here, I came to attend the General Assembly. But as a church who has also a partnership with our church, so it seemed that we are family, and I cannot hide anything. So afterward, when we finish the General Assembly, I begin also to tour around and tell the story to the people whom I know very much about what had happened and the suffering of the innocent people, and what the church here in Scotland can do to help the church in Southern Sudan, where I come from.
Well, Peter, I want to assure you that I'll do all that I can, and I know that the people around Scotland will be praying for you, and hopefully engaged in some way in which we can raise the profile of what's happening and even provide some relief and aid for your people. And I hope that in my time as moderator it will become possible for me to visit you at home.
It will be wonderful because like at this time we have many things to share or to ask, but more importantly the relief you mentioned will be the priority for the suffering people. So we know where we can reach these people because we have an organization called PRDA, an indigenous NGO, and it is for the church, for the Presbyterian Church. At this time, if we talk of relief, other people, other NGOs want to help. International NGOs are not permitted to go out. But as indigenous NGO, we know where we can access and get our people where they are scattered. And we will be very happy to see you. And it will be my second time to see a leader of the church, in the Church of Scotland, to go and visit South Sudan during our time.
Well, Peter, thank you very much for talking to me today.
Thank you so much.
Very best.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, I have hope that things will go well also through your help, your prayer, and everything we share. I know everything will be okay because everything has an end. So people are suffering, but as we are not alone, I hope that everything will be okay. Even my coming here and going back will make a difference, my people there up in my country. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Peter.
Yeah.